All right, you ready to walk, Lit?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a walk. Trike. How much did we spend? Well, I'll let you know how much we spent. We're wrapping things up today. Here's the thing. You guys see a little shop here, right? That's a little moto shop there. Guy up the road from where we live, he replaced quite a bit. I'll go over it then later on. But he didn't have the tool to get in there to replace one of the seals. So that's why we're up here. But here's the thing, guys. Let me walk and talk here. Let's go in there. We need a couple bolts, all right? And here's the thing. It's like one place has one thing, but they don't have the other thing. One place has one thing, the other place doesn't have it, but you need one part that you can buy at one place, but you got to go down the road to make it all together. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is here. I think we stopped at 3 or 4 different moto shops here. Very friendly, very helpful, very nice. And trust me, guys, I am not getting the foreigner price. It's marked. Everything is marked. So that getting skin tax, it's not everywhere here in the Philippines. You're in a little area like this. For the most part, the foreigners they see, they think they're traveling in and out of the port. But now over in General Luna, it may be different. But we're going to be wrapping this up. And I will go over everything with you. And how much did I spend? Oh my God, I spent a fortune. Throw away the bike, buy a new bike. But yeah, we got this stop and one more stop. And then I will go over everything that we spent on the bike and how much it cost. Oh my God, how much did it cost? All right, so what the Kuya's doing now is he's replacing that magneto seal. That's what's been leaking. We have a nice little leak. It's not a Harley. It's not a Harley. So it's not meant to leak. So that's what he's doing here. Our guy that we used up the road didn't have the tools to pull everything off. So he's doing that now. That'll be all taken care of. The leak will be gone, but bicycle shop. Oh, there's Ma. Hey, Ma. Bicycle shop. This is one of I think, like I said, 3 or 4 shops we stopped at, and they don't have much. I mean, they have enough. They have what you need. If they don't have it, you roll down the road and you pick up another. You pick it up in another store. But nice little display. Very friendly staff. Very nice. Very helpful. But you guys see it. Here's another thing we're going to replace. Speedometer. Face of that speedometer, you can't even read it. I don't even think the speedometer is working. So we're replacing that also while we're at it. This guy knows what he's doing. It's not his first rodeo. These guys, these mechanics, they work on these bikes so much, like they know, they have the proper tools, they know exactly what they're doing. And like, that's a 155. All right, our bike is actually, I thought it was newer. It's a 2004 TMX 155, right? But 155 engine's a 155 engine. They don't change the engine. They might change the body style. They might do different tanks, different this, different that. But it's still a 155 Honda engine. That's a 125 right there. That's an older bike. But Filipinos will run these bikes basically into the ground. And even then, they can still be revived because the parts are so readily available. But yeah, new speedometer also. All right, we're sitting in the waiting room now, waiting for the motorcycle to be done. Guys, there is no air-conditioned waiting room with nice plush lounge chairs and big screen TVs playing your favorite TV show with ice-cold lemonade and soda in the machine and snacks. Nope. Here's your waiting area. Here's your waiting area. This is our waiting area. What? Is the air conditioner not working? But yeah, you know what's nice is they're going over everything, and they found a couple other problems that they're working on. They showed me and everything like that. But what's nice, no appointment needed. Just pulled up. The gentleman said he'd take care of it, hopped on it real quick. Don't mind. And that's just the way it is here. All right, the trike is ready. You guys ready to see the new trike in all its splendor and glory? Here we go. Nah, joke. Here it is, guys. Trike is up. It is running. Things have been replaced. Still waiting on a few things from Lazada that I couldn't find, but we'll go over this real quick and then I'll give you prices. Starting from the front here. Brake lever, new brake lining that goes down. New speedometer. And people may say, well, what about when you register it? Don't they require your odometer reading? No, not here in the Philippines. They don't require it. New speedometer, odometer, new lights. Headlight is not working. The cable that comes down here. Inside there is a speedometer box. All right, it reads you how fast you're going. It sends a signal up. I am waiting for that for Lazada. That did not come in, so that I am waiting for. Up here we have a new key lock. Now you need the key to start it, fire it over. The lights all work, low beam, high beam, signals all work. They blink, they make sound. What else? Here, these air boxes here, these side boxes, I have those. I got 2 of them. They're not the same as the original. Trying to find an original 2004 side box. Forget about it. I got 2 of those. However, there's these little grommets that mount onto the frame in there that box pushes in and locks in. Those rubber grommets are gone. Can't find them anywhere here, so I'm waiting on them for Lazada. Funny thing is, they're only like, I don't know, 85 pesos for all 6 of them and 150 to ship, right? Go figure. But hey, gotta get it, right? New seat. We got a new seat on here now. Rear blinking lights and running lights, new. They are running up. Brake light, tail light, everything up, running, brand new. What else? New carburetor. I'll go over everything with you that was all put on. Also, right here we have the seat. The seats are out right now. There's a new carburetor. Right there. There's the air box, or the air box that I bought. Side box. Still got to wait for the grommets to come in. But the rear seat here. The rear seat is out. My brother-in-law is making a frame for that. We have a guy in town that will put new foam, put new padding on it, or they call it leather vinyl, whatever it is, to go over that. We just got to get the box down to them, the framework, and they'll do that. $350, I think he told us, for everything. But it's up, it's running. I tell you what, I've ridden in these trikes around here, and some of them, the suspension is terrible. I mean, I get out of there and I'm bent over, my back hurts and everything. And I'll tell you what, I'm impressed. I am impressed with the suspension on this trike while riding, in the sidecar. Very smooth. Like, and we've hit some bumps on it, but the suspension is great on it. I couldn't believe how good this suspension is. I mean, there it is. The coil right there. It runs across. But I'm impressed. Beats a lot of these trikes around here. So anyways, there it is in all its glory. And let's go. I'll give you some prices. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty of things. Did Philly in the Philippines waste his money rebuilding a 2004 TMX 155 with a side cart? I'm going to give you the numbers in pesos. At the end of this, I will convert everything, the final numbers, over to the US dollar. And it's about 55 pesos on the US dollar right now. So let's get into it. A regulator, one regulator, 480 pesos. A handle switch, 650 pesos. Throttle cable, 250 pesos. Clutch cable, 250 pesos. Signal light, 200 pesos. Times 2, so that's 400 pesos. A CDI, all right, 450 pesos. Electric tape, 80 pesos. Gasoline, 100 pesos. Engine oil, 300 pesos. Ignition switch, 450 pesos. Push rod, 450 pesos. Brake cable, 150 pesos. Brake shoes, 200 pesos. A battery, 800 pesos. A battery switch, 65 pesos. Seat assembly, a seat, 1,350 pesos. A magneto coil seal, 85 pesos. Boy, the writing is terrible. Carburetor, 1,300 pesos. A pair of the side covers, 380 pesos. Terrible writing, worse than mine. A magneto kit, 85 pesos. A speedometer, 580 pesos. Electrical tape, 2 pieces, 50 pesos. And a fuse box, 110 pesos. Grand total, guys, grand total in parts total, 8,815 pesos. Convert that over to the US dollar, 55 pesos on the US dollar. A whopping, you guys ready for this? Drum roll, please. Don't be shocked, don't be surprised, don't have a heart attack. $160.27. Labor. Let's talk about labor. All right. I had 2 mechanics. Guy up the street that we knew works on motorbikes, and then a mechanic in town that handled the electrical issue and also handled the speedometer and one of the seals. Guys, you ready for this? Labor. All right, they only wanted each guy 350 pesos. Multiply that by 2 times, so 700 pesos. A whopping, once again, do not have a heart attack, $12.72. Total amount spent, 9,515 pesos, or 173 US dollars. You're not walking out of no garage in any United States garage with that much labor involved for less than the amount in total. That is one of the things here in the Philippines. Labor is cheap. Parts here when it comes to motorcycles are cheap for the simple reason they're a dime a dozen. You can have an old bike. Yeah, some parts might be hard to find, but you can still find them. Other parts are just universal. They fit on a Yamaha, Suzuki, Kawasaki from 2000 all the way up to the newer bikes. Some parts, however, don't, and they may be hard to find. But anyways, there it is. Let me know down below. Did old Philly in the Philippines get ripped off? Was he stupid for putting the money into an old bike like that? Guys, we only use it for certain things. We're not using it every day to run to town, to go grocery shopping, to, you know what I mean? We only use it for certain things. Going and getting some dirt for the garden, going and getting some firewood so we can cook, maybe going into Dapo or going grocery shopping once or twice a month. We don't use it for everyday thing. It's basically the beat up pickup truck of the Philly 215 Homestead, right? But it's up, it's running. Only thing left is to get it registered, and we'll have no problem, and then we will be street legal. So leave your comments below. Let me know what you think, good or bad, and we'll talk to you later.